From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Friday Night Fever on Demand. I'm Mike Ludlum. Valentine's Day was a couple days ago, but we had a Halloween matchup in boys basketball Friday night. The Escanaba Eskimos traveled to Houghton to take on the Gremlins. Third quarter action for the Eskimos, Jared Nash misses, then Jared Nash makes, and the Eskimos were up by 10. Time winding down in the third. George Butt-Villas is going to get the ball. Oh, he's several feet behind the arc and knocks it down. Gremlins within 7 after 3. And the rally would continue as Elliot Malesi will fake defender one way, and then he'll correct to the left, and that's good for 3, and the Gremlins are within 2. Escanaba desperately trying to fend off the run. Ryan Robinette to Austin Willette, and the Eskimos are back up by 4. Gremlins not done though. Brad Serrard for 3. A little rattle, but it rocks and rolls home. And all of a sudden, Houghton has the lead with a few minutes remaining, and the Gremlins would make their free throws down the stretch. And the 4th-ranked team in the Big 5 pool is upended by Houghton, 60-56. On the scoreboard, Gladstone doubled up Menominee +2, 72-35. Hart Holmgren scored 28, went over the 1,000-point mark for his career. Ishpeming 67, Manistee 40. It was Matt Ojala with 22 points and 10 assists. Calumet down Chancel 72-61. West Iron County 22 better than Lantz 51-29. It was homecoming in Ontonagon, and Tanner Balcom and others made sure it would go just fine. He had 21, Gladiators 77, Hancock 28. Okay, short story. Logan McCormick had not played on a Newberry basketball team until this season. He finally made the team. Logan McCormick made a turnaround jumper on the baseline with 2 seconds to go to help Newberry turn back rival St. Ignace 50-49. That's a cool story. Now for the number 1 team in the Little 5 pool, Dollar Bay, hosting Republic Michigan. First quarter action, Rivers Shoemate with the mid-range jumper. 2-0 Hawks, he had 13. Lead would not last long though. Devin Schmitz gave Hosking for the layup, and the Blue Bolts are up by 1. Schmitz would take care of business himself as he'll take the pass, lines up the 3, buries that one. Dollar Bay up by 5. Blue Bolts keep it going. Brendan LeClaire will get to the loose ball, drives the lane, the hoop, the harm, and Dollar Bay stays undefeated, 69-35. Back to the board, Jake Witt had 25, number 3 Ewan Trowell Creek in the Little 5 poll, a 66-24 win over Baraga. Jeffers 52, Lake Linden-Hubbell 31. Mason Saubert and Jake Suzik combined for 45, and Wakefield Marinesco downed Watersmeet 80-53. Forest Park starting to make a move in late February, 61-51 over Bark River Harris. 17 three-pointers by Kearney Nato. Preston Lausier and Jake Kleiman combined for 44 points. Wolves 75, North Dickinson 42. North Central, a hard-earned 57-52 win over Norway. Rapid River 69, Mid-Peninsula 47. Alec Blank had 30 as the Battle of Alger County went to Munising, 72-55 over Superior Central. Joe Hainen 31 for the Cougars. And Sheboygan over Rudyard 62-50. Girls basketball, senior night in Negaunee, so let's talk seniors. Jenna Sager, Lindsay Dempsey gets it back to Sager for 3. And it's a 3-0 Miners lead against Westwood. Short time later, the Patriots' Maddie Koski steals the pass and converts the layup. Miners still lead 3-2. Again, the seniors for Negaunee, Clara Johnson, Megan Sergila, another lob, another 3-pointer for a tennis player, 5-2 Negaunee. Natalie Bartle, no, but Lindsay Dempsey, room service, carrying right back into her hands. 7-2 Negaunee after more than 5.5 minutes. Timeout Westwood coach Kirk Corcoran, who is not happy with what he was seeing. Fans begging for Mackenzie Karki to shoot, but she's a junior. She gave it to Eileen Shirota for the basket. Abby Nelson, no, she's a junior too, so Allie Jacobson scores. The seniors make it a 13-2 lead after 8 minutes. To the second, Liz Farley inside the Marissa Corello, nicely done with the up and under, and the Miners are still up 13-4. Maddie Koski's going to hit another hoop for Westwood, but it was Negaunee's night. The Miners won 50-33. A short scoreboard for the girls. Iron Mountain starting to play better. 44, Kingsford 33. Cayenne Went helped Munising get past Superior Central 65-30. And across the border in Wisconsin, it was Niagara 55 and the Coleman Cougars 45. College basketball, Bay in blue against Wisconsin Superior. Tidra Fuson with the early basket. Next, Norway's Jordan Kramer will take the pass, and she will lay it up and in, plus the foul. Good ball movement again for the Lady Norse. Kramer will knock down the jumper. Nice extra pass there for that matter. She had 30 points and now has 539 points this season. Park River Harris's Paige Welch gets going in the second half. She had 19 points and 9 rebounds. 13th win of the year for the Lady Norse in their first season, 71-63. For the men, in search of their 20th win, Kobe Barnes surrounded Damian Richmond to Garrett Finkbeiner, and the Marquette grad knocks it down for 3. Norse lead 24-19. Transition basketball, Marcus McKinney pulls it up, puts it home, 28-19 Norse. McKinney gets it back, shot clock is winding down, and Negaunee Dre Tumanen is somewhere in the vicinity of the three-point line. That one's pretty good. He had 22 points and 7 assists. Kobe Barnes had 25 points and 13 rebounds, and it is win number 20 for the Norse, 75-63. Michigan Tech hockey hosting Arizona State. First period, Jake Lucchini the steal, but stopped by Joey Dockord. Later in the first, on the power play, Mark Auk, Gavin Gould to Jake Lucchini. Gets it right this time for his 12th of the year at 12:49, 1-0 after 20 minutes. To the second, David Norris and Brett Gruber will set up Johnny Walker. And not much Devin Carroll can do, especially because he's flat on his stomach when the puck goes into the net. At 2:52, we're tied at 1. Mason Blacklock denied by Dockord. Then Lucchini to Gould. Oh, he's denied by Dockord as well. 39 saves for the AZ goalie. Devin Carroll did a nice job stopping the 2-on-1 there. He had 21 saves. We're in overtime, and Jacob Wilson just walking right down Main Street. Off Carroll and in. Arizona State takes this one by the score of 2-1 in overtime. Michigan Tech and NMU are not getting any help when it comes to opponents in the WCHA. Minnesota State now first in the league after a 7-1 victory over Ferris State, and Bemidji State tripped up Alaska 2-1. Big Ten hockey, good night for the Spartans and Wolverines. Michigan State beat Penn State 4-2. U of M defeated top-ranked Notre Dame 4-2. And the Finlandia women's hockey team scored 14 seconds into the game and kept it going to beat Aurora 4-1. High school hockey, Holland West Ottawa blanked Escanaba 6-0. We heard Sault Ste. Marie had a 3-0 lead on Berkeley, but we did not get a final score. To the pool, the UP finals for diving took place on Friday. The swimming will be Saturday. This is Abigail Burnham of Manistee. With this nice effort, she received 5s and 5.5s from the 5-member judging panel. Your winner for the girls was Bethany Loxo of Westwood. She had a dive that ended up getting 7.5s across the board. This one did pretty well, 6.5s and 7s, and she easily won the competition with Houghton's Autumn Sanders in second place. Meanwhile, for the boys, Sault Ste. Marie freshman Connor Habasta with a couple of somersaults there, 5.5s and 6s. That was his second round dive. Short time later, Westwood's Joey Baberka will go straight down and in, and he ended up with mostly 6s and 6.5s. We go back to another Sault Ste. Marie freshman, Cameron Bowers, with a somersault-related dive, and he would get all 6s from the judges. Again, you throw out the high and the low, and you work on the other 3. For Houghton, Andrew Garland, scores ranging between 6 and 7.5. We did not find out who won the diving competition. Hopefully we guessed right with one of those 4 dives.